no episode of Dungeons and Shenanigans. Um, so bit of a issue. We had our audio corrupted for the last two episodes we recorded. A lot was missed, but we're gonna give a recap to the best of our capabilities to kind of move us forward to the point where we are now. So, in the was it episode 9 or 10?
10. So 10 and 11.
Yes, 10 and 11. So we're episode 12. So episode 10. The party arrived at a small cabin, just one open room, and it has a balcony on the top, like a little loft area. A little stove that Ben Matoric, the human within the Zunitian rebels, was cooking you guys some dinner. And after you guys kind of settled into the cabin for a little bit, you're gonna rest the night there. You did have Donathan Kerchepik, the Emerald Hawk Federation liaison. And we have an Emmanuel arriving right now.
Emmanuel.
Welcome back. We're doing a recap right now.
That's good in the cut.
Thank you. Thank you for the mullet.
Yeah.
So much. I love it. It looks so good.
It's not like a long bullet, it's more of like a
What does Brogan think? Does she think you look
mild.
like? Does she think you look like an anime villain?
No.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
really
I was just
Trailer
wondering.
Park Villain.
Trailer Park Villain, yeah. Yeah.
Call me-
Joe Dirt's
Call me
all
Joe
shit
Dirt.
me.
Oh no.
Someday we'll have to explain how all of us are either related or know each other.
But now it's not
Yeah,
that.
today is not that
Today's
day.
not that day.
Nerd Skywalker.
So, you guys arrived at the log cabin and sat down with Ben Matoric to talk about what this spirit metal was and what Aether is and kind of talk through all of that. And he gave you a bit of information that not everyone can bond with spirit metal, that you have to awaken something within you to be able to connect to it. And it's a sacred journey and has to be done through a specific forge and forge master with specific techniques. And to be able to forge the spirit metal itself and not shatter and break, but to be able to forge it into whatever your heart's desire, really. And mentioned that he is the only one within the Zunisha rebels, within this small group that's with you guys right now, that has access to spirit metal, even though he is not a drow and of these people. It seems as though he started a pilgrimage years ago and ended up joining them, and started his pilgrimage for his spirit metal. So, you guys talked it over for a little while about that, and then you decided to figure out what was in Donathan Kerchepik's briefcase. Briefly before doing that, you interrogated him to see if there was anything of note within it, anything that they should know about, and Dajwan, Ren, and Susie were the ones who...
It went over so well. You know, we got all of the information.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what's in your case?
Yes, and he was like, "What? Yes." He didn't like kill himself on my sword or anything. No, that didn't happen at all.
I even healed him for no reason.
Yeah, healed him for no reason because he didn't die by my sword. I'd love to point out that I wasn't there for that session. I feel like that's important to point out. And neither was Tanner. It's really important to point that out. We were left with no impulse control.
No moral compass whatsoever.
Gotta love it. I just went with what you guys said. So, once you guys revived him, he was unconscious. So you thought. You guys undid the briefcase and started to look within it. Vela, Jaegered by our two lovelies, Emmanuel and Tara, disarmed the trap within it and opened the briefcase and found there was a lot of government documents in there, as well as 3 different identification booklets. One for Donathan Kerchepik, the man who is presented before you, Ezekiel Lindora, and Tony Bachar. And all 3 of them are of him, just different photos of him with different facial hairs, just to kind of like.
One's just with a fake mustache.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's his finger. He's all.
He's one of
This
those
is
quirky
definitely
coffee girls that wears the big wide rim hat, like got the little mustache tattoo right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Really?
So glad the era's gone. So you guys were rummaging through there and didn't realize that he was actually awake and just feigning to be unconscious.
Okay.
He had a hidden blade underneath his skin that he pulled out, undid his
Psycho.
bindings,
Crazy.
and jumped through the window. A few of you guys took some pot shots at him, took some damage, but he ended up getting away.
Popped him.
You guys had ended up leaving shortly after that with his documents, and proceeded to ride out. You rode out for the rest of the day, stopped for the night on the side of the road, started a little campfire, pulled the cart aside. Some of you guys slept in the cart, most of you guys slept out of the cart, and on the final watch, it was... Who was it again?
It was almost Augustus, but it was.
Who was that watch?
No, I was not awake yet.
I was
The
on
people
watch.
on final watch.
I
I took
was on
first watch
with
Oh,
It
One
was,
of
it was
the-
Lucky and Dog One.
Yeah.
Lucky, Dosh, one,
I
and
had
Kella.
noticed.
yes.
Yes. So Kella
It
missed-
wasn't it Ben awake too?
No, Ben
No.
took first watch with
Yeah.
me.
Oh, with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a heart to heart.
Yes.
Yeah, that was first one.
So,
Yes.
in the middle of that, Susie was abruptly woken up with a knife. Abruptly.
Yeah,
Rather
very
abruptly.
I was rudely awakened to my own blood spilling out of my throat.
Yes.
Sorry.
She was the target, but not the only target.
Which I'm not gonna lie, like I'm glad I did survive.
Barely.
I did live. I was able
Barely.
to get the attention with some very good rolls. I was
You
able
were
to get their
2
attention.
death saves down.
I was 2 death saves down. But I was a little offended that I was not the first attacked, considering I attacked him a lot. I really thought I was going to be the first targeted.
I would have
Was
died
it-
instantly. I would have been done.
So
Yes.
who were the first? Who were the
Augustus
first 2
would've
targets
been
that we
gone.
found out at the end were dead?
So, after you guys ended up fighting him and killing him, rather strongly, kind of bashed in his head with shillelagh, right?
Killed him
No.
strongly.
Yeah, she laid his head into the ground.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
you
He
guys.
cut off all of his fingers and then.
Well,
With a
that was
blood.
afterwards. He made a
Yeah.
necklace. And he gave
Yeah,
to Bella.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it
No.
has all the-
Can I
all the
have one?
fingers.
Can I have his left arm?
We did make that joke, and we should have taken his arm
Oh,
for
no.
you.
Give me his right arm, and I got 2 right arms.
I respect
Oh.
That's
Oh.
how it works.
You're like trying to dance, and they're like, "What? You got 2 left feet? No, but I got 2 right
2
arms."
right arms.
That
Look at
was
my
right.
thumb.
Oh,
Right.
I like to paint my fingertips.
Like that.
You like.
So,
I'm ambidextrous because I'm right-handed.
there
Yes,
you go.
literally, you're right-handed. Go in and shake a head.
I'm ambidextrous. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So,
It's really brave.
back on track.
Really brave.
My kind of.
You guys killed Jonathan. Were shot with an arrow
Yeah, so there's more.
from the tree line a bit further in.
It's another folk.
And we found out who was
Yes.
dead.
Yes. And you found out that Rue and Lavelle were dead.
Yeah, our deep
So
one's
Rue
dead.
was the female drow who
I'm
was the
very upset
samurai
about
fighter
Rue.
who had
That's
the
very
wide
sad.
brim hat.
Very upset
And then
about her.
Lavelle was the dark gnome who hated
That was my best friend.
this
Nice.
side of the
Yeah,
table.
Lavelle was your
Yeah.
best friend.
That I remember.
Well, you guys
Except
were working
you.
on it.
We were going to therapy for it.
Yeah.
He really didn't like Bella.
Lavelle
love
was-
it.
Tolerated Susie.
I say we spend all of our money to bring it back.
Oh,
He's my
wait,
best
no.
friend.
No.
And,
okay.
uh,
Cash.
Yep, nope. I'm broke.
You guys found that they were dead, and he cried out. Kella, the leader,
Yeah.
cried out in anger and looked like he was
Go.
a bit distraught and a little bit gone from the situation.
Should we also point out why we're being attacked by a group of people? Like, because this we
From the
found,
merchant.
yeah, because we found out this merchant's part of like this society, this guild.
Oh, yeah,
Shade
the...
Federation.
I'm
That's
Hawk
all.
Trade.
The Emerald Hawk Trade Federation.
The Emerald
Yes.
Hawk Trade Federation.
And the Hawk Trade, you don't want to mess with them.
And if you mess with one of them, you declare war on all of them. And we messed with one of them, so we're at war with all of them.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's an awesome situation.
It took us 12 sessions to
Oh, that's
break
awesome.
this.
Oh, his notebook? Yeah.
That's so cool.
Sorry.
So,
What a cool notebook. Everybody stop.
so we already took initiative.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Wait, that
Sponsored.
Actually, that's pretty dope.
Okay.
Wait, actually.
So we
I
did
take
take
it back.
initiative before the audio was corrupted.
Mhm.
So we're gonna still use that
Do you
initiative.
remember the order we were in?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I have it
thank
written down.
Okay, good.
I was first.
So,
Right?
we're
Should
not.
we be recording this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hit start.
Oh, sorry. Let me
You're still
rewind.
on replay.
Yeah.
You were recording.
Yeah, we were.
You just
Hey, Jonah, remember how you said that your favorite D&D players are the ones that draw fan art of your favorite NPCs?
I'm scared.
Yes. Wait, what?
That's Cornelius.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Cornelius with the 6-pack of a calf.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's really
pretty
really
intense.
good, guys.
I love
It's
it.
really good.
It's pretty intense.
Sure,
There's also,
that's
I
just
think,
calf.
Nikki with a bow and arrow. I don't know what that was for.
Might be hanging really low.
I have no clue what that was for. But it's
You
there.
You gotta post that one of the pictures in Discord.
Because Cornelius is doing this.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think
didn't even
it's
notice.
canon, right?
Yeah.
Cornelius? No.
Because Cornelius is doing this.
Why
No.
is he doing that?
Yeah. No, it should be canon.
No. I'm
canon
holding
now.
his
I
hand.
want it to be canon. It's canon to me. It's my head canon.
It's canon in my heart.
Cannons?
We
You
love
be in my heart. Okay. Gummo gummo.
Do you want to get the TV?
No.
No, we're good without that right now.
Okay. No.
So
Gracias.
back into this.
Oh, God, this
First
is
up on the initiative order, because we ended up going completely through it all, is Vela.
Oh god. Okay. I'm in the dark behind a tree.
Yes, you are.
I cannot see anything. Oh.
Oh.
Ah, we're in battle.
Back in the-
Ah.
Yes, you
What's going on?
It's been weeks.
Yes,
Since
it's
we've
been
played.
quite a bit.
Okay. I'm so stealthy behind the tree.
You are the oldest stealth.
I'm ultimately stealthy. What do? I can't see. I can't see.
Open your eyes.
God, my eyes are open.
You do have a small campfire around you that is giving you about, I would say, 30 feet of daylight outside of your initial footing.
But
Is
I
that
can't
from,
see our assailants.
No,
Okay.
they are in the shadows a bit further away.
And we can see through and the deep gnome
Yeah, Lavelle.
and Lavelle, my best friend. I would never forget his name.
Yeah.
Because you were very dead.
Yeah, very dead.
They look like they were the first
They've been,
executed.
yeah, so they're
Yeah.
fully dead. Okay.
And it looked like Susie was the next
The
target.
next one.
But
But by
she-
1 hit point.
by one hit point.
By
she
one hit
survived.
point I lived in, I was sleeping next to the cart, so I was able to bang on the cart and try and hold him
Because
off.
it was you were almost knocked completely unconscious with the first hit with sneak attack,
Yes.
Yes, and then the
and it
second
critted as well.
Yeah,
So you were
but it still kept me up
You're
by a
out.
couple.
by one hit point, I think.
What was I at one
I
level
believe
time?
you were at one
Long
hit point,
rest.
and then he hit you again to knock you out. And then on his next turn, he
No,
ended up
not yet.
hitting
You
you
might spell slot.
and
What
knocking
kind of
one
short
of your
Yeah, my death save.
your death
Arcane
saves.
recovery.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
or
I
two of them
had-
because it was a melee attack.
Yes.
So you could only fail one more, or else you would have been dead.
And I
The
did
party
not
ended up
fail.
popping up. Dashwan healed you. Was it Dashwan or was it you, Cal?
That was one.
Dashwan. So Dashwan healed you, and brought you back
You're
up. So you were
Thank you.
refreshed.
And I think you gave me more hit points.
Yes.
Because I have more hit points now.
I gave you a healing.
Oh, that too. That's what it was. Yeah.
I'm seeking clarification.
Yes.
Because this happened on the third watch, would we? I mean, it's not the full rest. Would we get a short rest applied? And apply those
yeah, you
benefits?
could if you'd like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say this would count as a short rest since it wasn't the full rest completely. So you'd be able to use your hit dice
So then,
before the combat if you'd already taken damage or for arcane recovery.
yes, that's what I'm using.
Yes.
So I'll do that.
That's why I had damages.
Because it's technically a short rest.
Yeah, I don't know if I took damage
So-
before or after.
I believe it
I
was
know,
after.
you took
You
damage,
took a
yeah.
little bit.
I was at full, so. I'm
So, Vela, it's your turn.
Okay, so I think.
And you're a wolf. what I took. Is that metal?
And you
Wolf
still have
your
your
speed.
There's not much I can do right now.
ability active too.
Okay,
Card
so
shark.
I'm going to stay hidden,
Okay.
and I'm going to ready throwing a dagger.
Okay.
I'm just waiting until I can see something.
Okay.
So I will stay hidden, readying my action until I see an assailant.
Okay. Lucky. Standard go.
Would I be able, because it came from the woods, the arrow, would I be able to tell kind of more precisely where the arrow came from?
Make a perception check. I'm giving you this because you saw the arrow coming. That way you kind of know where to look.
You need a monk. You need a monk, right?
21.
21. You pretty much know the direction of it a bit more pinpoint. You don't know the distance though. Given that it is dark right now, you don't know the exact distance and range of it, but you can determine that it's within, I would say, about 100 feet or so.
Like barbarian. I'm gonna charge it.
Okay. Are you
Use my action to dash 60 feet towards the location of the archer.
all right? So you just and you're still raging, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how long does rage last again?
It lasts for a minute or until I don't hit something or take damage.
Gotcha. Cool. All right.
He can always wake himself.
I'm still mad.
Oh, I'm feeling kind of calm. Oh, man.
All right.
Get yourself
Now it is Ben's turn, who he draws his sword, and in the campfire, you're starting to see him as he has the sword. He's just kind of darting around, and you see the sword itself with the flames kind of like flicking off of the campfire. You're starting to see the little embers starting to drift over towards his blade. And you do see as he's just kind of holding it there, and it is a great sword. You're seeing it with more detail now. It has these this guard that is kind of like wreathed up like this, like two flames kind of arcing up, and it's all that dull, like bluish gray gunmetal along it. But as you see the little fire wisps start to hit it, you start to see color starting to just warm and glow on top of the blade.
It's Brazinger.
Huh?
It's the sword from Aragon.
Oh no,
Brazinger.
it's Desir.
No.
No.
Goodness.
So as he's holding his blade and just lets out a deep exhale, and he's gonna hold his action as well. All right. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's not Brazinger.
Okay.
Blue with flames.
What was yours? Your stealth check was it 21?
We re-rolled it 18.
18. Okay.
Boys.
Alright. You take 21 points of piercing damage.
Oh no.
From Ben?
No, not from Ben, from the woods. As you see an arrow just
I take 21 points.
From an arrow?
Are you down?
I'm down.
not an arrow, a bolt.
I'm down. That's it.
Okay. As she's just winged, it just
Would I no longer be
Spins.
stealth since I fall?
yes.
Okay.
It seems as though he saw
You
you
fall
with
with
that.
it.
I fall stealthily.
Yeah.
I go. Hang on, let me just.
It just shoots you right in the shoulder, and you just start to spin as you fall.
You do
This-
the whole.
Yeah.
A beautiful true
It
pirouette
was
and then
a
you
heavy
collapse.
crossbow bolts.
I
You're
fall
falling.
aesthetically. Like how the Disney princesses flop themselves on a bed.
Yes.
Like, exactly like
yeah,
that.
that's
Fainting
go down.
couch.
Yeah, it's just stunning.
So you're hit like
More like-
that.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh no, lunar eclipse going on.
And then Dajuan,
On my day.
what's your armor class?
It is
My enemy's
That's a
best
little
day.
13.
13. Because it is using your wolf stats.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Math. You see another bolt just land right at your feet. Barely misses you.
Is he where it came from?
Baby.
You
they don't, that's DD's broken.
So not helpful. I hid and died.
Say.
Max is 21.
Does not say.
On the dot.
I would say because wolves are night hunters.
Mhm.
Yes.
So now you
And
also
I have-
know what it's like to have
I
dark
have
vision.
keen hearing and smell, and then as it locks it on, I have keen smell, so it's like double keen.
Double
So
it.
I can just,
Double
Yeah.
kick.
I can see magic things.
We all know what that
Triple
is.
Game the key.
Spectacular.
I love you guys.
Bomb.
Running king.
King aside.
Oh my god.
Keen slayer. Anyway.
Okay, anyways.
I would say you have dark
Anyway,
vision
we're
without 30 feet.
Okay.
That's right. You're dead. Anyway, hold on.
And the last action the last thing I was doing at the end of last
Yes.
session was
You're still within the campfire, so you do
turn
have
into a
dim
wolf,
light.
and then I was going towards where I thought the arrow was coming
Yes.
from.
Yeah,
So,
I'm 20 feet away from the campfire towards where the arrow came from.
That's right.
He
Okay,
was
so
next
you're in
Yeah.
darkness now. You're outside of the range of the
Mhm.
campfire.
so I would just be continuing down that way. I would
Okay,
use
so
my
you-
movement.
Are you
And
gonna use your
then-
action to run too?
Can I smell like anything?
Make a
Smell
perception check. And
with
since-
advantage?
Yep, you have keen smell.
Stew Ben was cooking up.
Mushrooms.
Meditators.
Do I use my wolf stats for that?
Yes. So when it comes to
The perception.
actually, no, you don't. You keep your wisdom stat
Okay.
in your forms.
You were so
Your
wise.
mental
Good.
stats.
So
Yes.
that'll be a 19 then.
19. Okay. let me see. You do smell somebody a bit further in.
Okay.
I can smell you.
And then
You
question on Shillelagh.
Yes.
When I wild shape, does that go away or
It's only casted on your weapon.
right? Where's my weapon go?
It absorbs within you. So all
I'm
of your
Shillelagh.
equipment absorbs
Is that
within
what you
you.
said?
Right, yeah, I think that's
I am
exactly
Shillelagh.
right. He
I am
is
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Not currently. Not how this spell works.
I just wanted to make sure before I did anything.
You have
stupid.
indigestion.
I have
Yeah.
Oh, from the
That was
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
But in your wolf form, though, you as you're running, you're starting to notice little spores and mushrooms just kind of growing out of the fur.
Oh, that's acidic, baby.
And on your like
You went to the
on like your head, you see these like two little ivory horns that just
Nice.
kind of protrude outwards.
Oh,
Nice. I
so
like that.
cute. That's pretty cute, actually. That's pretty.
So I
Okay.
stopped.
Like
I
a
stopped to
little
look at
fawn.
like a puddle just to check myself out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like.
You're like, oh, look at that.
Cool.
Hunt.
So I would just go towards it, and then I would hold my action until I like saw him. If he was in range.
Okay.
Into my movement.
All right, Augustus. What are you doing, buddy? You just saw Vela get shot.
She gone.
Susie is hurting, but
I'm
she's
gonna
okay.
get shot next.
I
What are you
know,
talking
you're
about?
gonna go down too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm still inside the cart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check in there. But
So you would technically have full cover behind cloth,
Maybe the real
but they
you
don't know
friends
where
we
you
made along the way.
to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor onto myself.
Cool, so
That'll be my action, and so let me mark that. And then what else can I do here? I have a bonus action I could do.
Yes. Augustus has one.
Do I?
Tara has one, right?
That's all I can do. So, and then I'll just wait.
Okay.
I'll just chill in the cart for now.
Sounds good. All right.
Because we can't see anything. Yeah.
Nope.
I don't think I got it.
All right.
Not very good at anything.
What was your armor class again, Dajon?
13.
Yeah, I have two.
That's gonna hit.
Or no.
Then probably dead.
Well,
You
have a lot of
Mage
temporary
raise.
points.
Look, here comes the
No, I don't.
consequence.
Yeah, because you get temporary points from your necrotic shroud, and the wolf is temporary hit points
Yep.
as well. You have a lot of temporary points.
So whatever form you take the median amount of
Okay,
those.
So, but I got hit with my temporary hit points. I thought.
Gotcha.
I think my normal
They really beat you up.
normal HP was I have 7,
gain temporary hit points with your necrotic drought as well.
Yeah, but I think I spent those.
It's called a necrotic shroud.
I don't know. That's what he called it.
It's called a
Forgot.
spore. Symbiotic entity.
Symbiotic entity.
All right, so
We got it.
regardless,
I was like,
you
that's
take
got it.
15 points of piercing
Oh,
damage.
Okay.
So the form of the wolf drops.
Yep. I'm at 1 HP.
Oh my gosh. Oh
You
my
Wouldn't
gosh.
you be at 2?
I'm at 2 HP.
He's like, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Mathematics.
I can't do reverse math.
Mathematical. So you get slammed as you're running forward as the wolf, and the form drops, and you kind of tumble forward mid-run.
I expand into this huge elephant.
Yeah, just
Yeah. You also look very ecstatic while you fall though.
Yes. Good. I do the twist.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Come on, babe.
I think I saw Bella do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how it's done.
okay.
Dice doing it your own way. Just like, hang on.
Susie, there you go.
So I was just kneeling by the cart with my bow drawn,
Mhm.
holding my action. So a couple more arrows came out from the woods. Would I
Yes.
have any visibility to try and hit?
Slight. You do know that they came from 2 different directions.
Okay, is there one that's closer to me?
They both came from the woods,
Just
out of the distance.
yeah.
So
Okay.
they're both like maybe about 20 feet apart.
Okay.
So it's
I
on the
also
left
have
and the
my echo engaged just as a reminder.
Yes,
I
you do.
have that there. I think I'm just gonna try and do like a shot in the dark to see if I can.
Okay, go
hit
ahead and roll an attack roll at disadvantage.
disadvantage.
You got this. You got this. You're so cool.
I am.
Oh, maybe.
You're not cool.
Not cool.
I don't think an 11 is going to hit, so I am not very
Does
cool.
not.
Not cool.
There-
Lucky, as they're running towards one of these people, the first one that shot, you just see an arrow just pass by you and just hit the tree next to you as you're just running forward.
4? No. I'm just
Behind you.
Okay, anything else?
Nope. That's pretty much it. I guess I just reload and wait till I can see them again.
Okay, you see Jameson just get low and just bolt forward. He's going to use all of his movement speed and
His friends died. What is Jameson?
James.
then he uses his
Jameson,
movement
Jameson
speed
kill you.
and his
Oh.
cunning action to dash, and then he's going to use his action to dash.
Wow.
So he's just going to just
Yeah.
Good
rush
job,
past
Jameson.
all of
He
you
is.
guys.
Go for
And
it.
let's make a perception check and see if he sees anybody. He doesn't see anybody.
Wow, that sucks.
But he does run past you, Lucky, to make sure that he's in the general area. Alright. And now it's Hella's turn, who
Ooh, very distraught.
very distraught. Da. So now you go.
Kella's about to be gonna
Oh
be
my gosh,
Alright.
did you have a roll a sanity check right now? Oh man,
Did you skip
he
me
is
again?
very.
Oh no. Oh god. You. Shoot.
I skipped you again.
You skipped me every single initiative so far.
Every
this game.
single initiative.
Okay, what was your initiative? Do you remember?
I was like right after Tanner.
That's
He
right.
was before me for sure.
Oh, pencil
Seeing
you.
all these people, I'm like,
Go
I'm
pencil
way
you.
faster than Daw.
It's so funny. I was also kind of
So
like.
we'll go with you first then. Before
Okay.
Daw.
Before Daw.
Okay.
So since Lucky started running right before me, while I was following him, of course, and I casted Shield of Faith on him while running.
You are now Shield of Faith.
And
Explain what Shield of Faith does for him.
the light part of me kind of, you see it emanate, and you see like a little spirit like go faster than me and catch up to him faster, and he's just covered in a light shimmering armor.
What does it do?
Gives a
Plus 2 to AC.
Okay.
and plus 2.
And it's a little warm and tingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels nice.
It's a little wet.
Yeah,
It's a
8
little-
seconds.
You have 7
Yeah.
seconds.
Makes you immediately convert to whatever religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cool. Oh no! Quetzalcoatl. Alright, Dajwan Ren, it's now your turn.
Alright, so I realized I didn't have that symbiotic entity active. I only used one of my wild shape. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
And then, so that gives me
Some more HP.
12 temporary hit points.
Ooh, that's actually nice. So you have 14 total right now?
Yep.
Take a shot.
And then,
I'm vibing. I have no responsibility for the rest of this combat, so.
is there anywhere that I could? Is there any cover in this area? Am I in the woods?
Yeah, you're in like a wooded area. It feels like you're at the edge of a wood. So the trees themselves aren't huge at this edge, but they are pretty good size. They're about like the size of like a young redwood.
Okay.
These are like fir trees.
Okay. That was my action. So then I would just try to take cover.
Okay.
Knowing like the direction that I got hit from.
Yeah.
Smelling where I know this thing it came from. I would try to make my way toward it closer, but trying to stay behind a tree.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll say you get like half cover.
And do I know how far away I am now?
You would actually. From the one that you smelled, you're about 15 feet.
He's more familiar with this now.
Okay. So
Very sure. Your snap just like peeks behind a tree, just like.
Yeah.
It's a periscope.
Target acquired.
Just detaches and goes.
Can I find something that's 10 feet close to this individual?
Yeah.
And still have cover?
Yeah, say you get about half covered.
That's
That's
it.
stone.
Okay, then I do that. I get within 10 feet, and then my spores will yes, make a con saving throw.
Okay.
They only have 2 hit points.
This is going to be a 12-12.
Okay, so that fails.
Ooh.
And since I have the symbiotic activated, it's double damage.
Nice.
Double
Get him.
damage. 2 dice. So that's 6 necrotic damage.
6. Okay.
Nice. Let's go. Let's do this.
Perfect.
And you still have Shillelagh, right? Because it absorbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were actually damaged. So roll me a concentration check. Oh wait, Shillelagh's not concentration, is it?
Not concentration.
You're good then. Shillelagh's still active on the staff. Cool. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Dasha?
Yep.
All right. Villa. There go again.
1 success. That's 12.
Thank you. Lucky. You saw Dajuan run up ahead, past you, and it looks like he's taking a more direct route to something.
Just gonna follow him.
Okay, I'd say with your movement speed to be able to get up to kind of where Daw is.
What's your AC right now?
Why did I gain?
So,
Shield of Faith, that's nice.
so if you're moving, wait, what's Shield of Faith range?
I don't know. I'm right behind him though. I'm following him.
Yeah, but he moved ahead right now.
Well, it's
I
definitely bigger than
don't.
30
Once
feet.
it's cast, I don't believe it has a range. But
I believe it does.
Because it's concentration and might.
Range of 60 feet.
Okay, you're still within range.
Okay.
Okay, so you run forward.
yes.
Okay.
And he has resistance to all damage.
I don't rage dropped at the start of my turn since I didn't hit anything or take damage.
This is true.
Oh. But you can do it
Okay.
again.
Because I can just bonus action rage.
Fantastic.
Flick yourself. Don't forget.
Do you get even more swole when you rage? Like, because you're a changeling, can you make your muscles like aesthetically bigger while you rage?
Yeah. Are you like?
Is that like a decision that you make
He just gets baby.
consciously?
You just got a vein right on his forehead. That just
Yeah, he makes. He looks like handsome Squidward.
yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Do you turn into handsome Squidward
Yeah.
when you rage?
It's just handsome Squidward.
Squid.
I feel like I have to now.
Really up.
He just has a vein that looks like this on his forehead.
Oh god.
Oh.
No. Not the brand.
Beautiful.
Alright. You end up raging. What are you doing, Lux?
Like, I still can't see them here, can I?
No. You don't have dark vision, and it is total darkness right here.
No.
We do need some optics.
It's not that we lack vision, we lack vision.
I'm gonna
Blind.
dash and just keep going forwards.
Okay. You end up dashing. Make a perception check at disadvantage.
My favorite.
Yes, sir.
Well,
12. You do end up running next to somebody.
that is cute as stuff.
Yes. As you're running, you start to run past, and you end up seeing them and stop, just barely short of them. Okay, and that was your action.
When Jonah was explaining, he was looking down, so I'm guessing it's not Dom.
What?
You win. So I'm guessing it's not.
Oh, I already passed.
Okay, good.
He smacked me on the butt on the way.
Yeah.
It might be Shamison. Give you
Alright.
inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm on the bus. Another thing.
Yeah.
And that's my third.
Okay. All right. Ow. So there you go.
I'm behind him,
Yes.
and I see stop, and it's still total darkness, right?
Yes. You do see Lucky though.
Do I see a figure in front of him?
No. You see this slight shimmering essence around him. That's all you see. It's like basically wearing like a clear jacket, but it has like a slight glow to it.
Okay. I'll follow and I'll get right next to Lucky.
Okay, because you did see him stop.
Is it like behind a tree or something?
No, you're not too sure.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go right in front of it. I'm gonna go like in a.
Like you're gonna go next to him.
Yes.
What are you looking at?
I see he stops, so I'll stop
Okay.
in front of the front.
All right. What do you do?
And do I see anything now I'm closer?
Make a perception check. Disadvantage.
Come on, Cal, use your voice.
Use your eyes, Cal.
What do your non-elven eyes see?
That's a 4.
4.
You do not.
You don't see anybody.
Okay.
You
And,
didn't see anything.
I'm gonna bonus action smite my
Okay.
sword, my great axe.
I would actually say you would know somebody's there, but you don't know they're like what.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Just
So
wait.
I'm gonna bonus action searing smite, which gives light.
Yeah, so across your sword. And you do see Shamison is looking up at both of you guys like,
y'all gonna kill
like, what are you guys doing?
Oh no!
Ah,
Dang it.
You do see
Killing his
Shamison as
fingers.
he's looking at you guys like, what is happening? And you see a little bit like 10 feet away, you see a guy with a heavy crossbow just like loading.
Got my great axe.
Shield, it's not your
I
turn.
wanna
you can't
throw it
play
at-
You're gonna throw your great axe?
It's searing smite, and I'm gonna throw it up.
What if we
Okay.
tried talking to them?
Go ahead.
And talking
this way
never
with
works.
disadvantage.
They
just killed
they started
two
shooting
people.
in the
That's
dark.
better talk.
Yeah.
Wait, how much light does it shed? Seriously.
It's 20 feet bright and then 20 feet dim.
Oh yeah, you see
It's
him.
the same as the torch. Yeah.
Oh really?
So
You should have done that to me.
Branding smite, you said?
searing smite.
Searing.
Just making
Sears them
sure.
with Spicy fire.
I mean, it would make sense. I like
A
my
nice
sword on fire.
crust.
So.
Only the
Steak.
spicy-
Smells like snake. Yeah, steak. And
Only the spicy
Cow
fire
steak.
can be smited.
Cow smite. The smite of steak.
You got the paladin running a tavern who's like, oh, thanks, I smited this meat this morning.
Shared this meat with my
It
smite.
doesn't
That's
say,
what time
but it
it's
makes
for.
sense.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything on the spell that it does that, but it makes sense.
That's what Cal was thinking. He was
No,
like,
I would say it gives you about 20 feet.
okay. Do I still saw him. though.
Yeah, you do still see it.
Okay, so I got a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. That will hit.
Okay.
So as you just throw your searing smite
I
axe
looked
at
up
him.
what that spell does. It just came up with that on the spot.
I believe it does 1d6 damage.
And he has to make a constitution save.
Oh.
At the start of each of its turn.
Yeah, it makes a con save.
Yes.
So that he's
Searing
so
smite is the damage over time smite.
That seems quite effective.
Gonna be 13 damage in all.
Dang, and he's lit on fire.
And he's lit on. Oh, did he fail?
Oh, that's right. He has to.
Yeah.
He fails. He's on
Nice.
fire. So now you throw your axe, and it just hits him right in the shoulder, and it goes deep. And you see the magical flame just go and ignite this aura around him.
I don't know when he takes the
Is it the left arm that takes a lot of the damage?
It's the right arm.
But you were saying that's your left.
The right.
Okay.
So we can do the two, right?
Yes!
Yes, our plan.
Worked.
I should just be like
Cosplayers
Godric
hate it.
grafted.
All right.
So he makes that saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Yes. To see if he shakes off the flames.
Click here.
All right. So the axe is embedded in him now.
Yep.
So you don't have that right now.
That's okay.
Cool.
All right. And
Hit
was
it.
that your turn? Yeah, that was your bonus action and your action and your movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all I can do.
All right.
You went all out.
Now
all or
it is.
nothing.
Now it's Ben's turn.
Benjamin.
Who now seeing all of this happen, see you guys run forward, and he ran forward a bit further too. You're now seeing as he's running forward, he's not running forward like this. His blade is off like kind of backwards like this as he's running forward with the greatsword, and you are starting to see where the guard is. It's starting to glow this like golden light, and you see flames starting to lick off of the blade as he's just running forward.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's gonna start running
I'm still
forward.
there.
Thanks.
And
I have
Thanks,
a
bro.
med kit, so I can stabilize you. When I get a chance.
he's gonna try to use Aether ability.
You have healing too. Oh, nice.
That is going to be a failure, unfortunately. As you see, he's running forward.
Like
You're
it.
starting to see the soles of his feet are now like leaving behind a little fire. And every time he takes a footfall, there's a little bit of like ashes and embers left behind where he stood as he's running forward. And
Fireman.
We've seen that before.
Yes, from Ember.
Cinder Knight.
as he's just running forward, but
Mhm.
it looks like he's not able to activate the ability quite yet. All right, and he's gonna go ahead and just go forward, and he now sees the other guy, but he cannot get in range,
Always the
unfortunately.
other guy.
Augustus, it's now your turn.
It's now my turn. How far is Bella from me?
Vela, 10 feet.
I will run to Bella and I will stabilize her with my med kit.
Okay, so you're gonna use your action and bonus action for this?
Yes, it's both, right?
Yes.
Okay. I use my action and bonus action to stabilize her.
Okay. As you end up just like kind of patching her up, just so she doesn't bleed out. So you don't have to make death saves anymore,
You're not
but
bleeding.
you're not at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Just shove gauze up in there.
Basically. So
Just in where the bolt is still at.
That's what you're supposed to do.
So this is
Stop
like
bleeding.
emergency triage. So it's not perfect. So long term, this could be bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll fix you up afterwards, but this is just a stop.
This is a
I'm
temporary.
I'm
stop.
good. I'm stabilized.
Could get in.
I had my
I
fingers
would
in
say-
there. I found the artery.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh,
No, don't worry. He cleaned his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prestidigitation.
Um,
This is like a foam, like a packing peanut cork for a water bottle.
Oh,
It's
God.
it's not gonna hold very well,
Oh,
but
man.
it'll hold a little
I
bit.
need to get a better med kit.
not
All
that
right.
gauze
So
from-
I'll do that, and then I'll run back into the cart, or I'll use it as cover this time.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm not waiting that much.
You do see in the distance somebody is burning, but they're behind a lot of trees, so from here it'd be hard to actually shoot.
Yeah, hope it's none of ours.
Okay, Susie, it's now your turn. So in the distance, you do see there is somebody on fire, but they are behind a lot of trees, so it's still going to be a disadvantage.
Oh, what if he catches
And
the spores on fire?
That'd be terrible.
Oh no.
Oh no, I
We
was,
might be here.
I was probably gonna do that.
Could be in the forest.
We're going to the Underdark.
You were gonna do that anyway.
I'm
Yeah, I was gonna try and do that.
still gonna take the shot at disadvantage.
Okay, take the shot.
Yes,
Yeah.
Take the shot!
Take your
Don't throw it away.
You threw it away, didn't you?
Are you young, scrappy, and hungry?
Apparently not. She gave your away a shot.
It's only a 15.
15 does hit.
Oh, it does.
Ooh, nice.
Heck
This
yeah.
guy does not have good
Level
armor.
3.
So he's going to take 11 damage right now.
Nice.
Okay.
And I'm still kind of down by the cart, so when I still have partial coverage from being by the cart, I'm not in the cart.
Oh,
I'm
in
just next
person?
to it.
I would say you get
That's
about
not fair.
quarter coverage.
Quarter coverage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eli, how much damage did you do again with the smite and everything? I forgot to write it down.
13.
13. Cool.
14.
Is it his turn yet?
Okay.
Is it his turn yet?
It's about to be.
Is he in pain?
Yeah, it looks like he's not doing great. Not doing very great at all.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
He's on
I have some gauze for that.
Yeah.
fire.
He'll be fine. So as you're just threw the axe at him, and you're about to, you have a great look too, right?
Is it the guy that's
Yeah, but I'm holding
buying
his shield, so I
spores
can't
on
hold
too?
it. So I'd be taking a javelin out.
Oh yeah, he has
Does he have my
spores.
spores on too? There's a different guy.
This is the same guy.
Okay, so at the start of his turn, he has to make a con saving throw.
Okay, so he would if not for the arrow that just hits him right in his skull as he just falls and is just now a burning corpse.
Another one by
So he fails it automatically.
Yes.
So he just starts decomposing.
Turns into a mushroom.
Yeah, you know, fire and mushroom decomposing, so
Yes.
it's a lovely smell with the burning mushrooms.
It's the cinder shroom.
Do you heal from the mushroom area of effect?
It unfortunately no. Yeah.
Need more gasoline, man.
You actually need more bustling shrooms is what you need.
Bustling mushrooms, yes, and gasoline.
I thought you said Bugsy Shroom.
Good job. Good job, Abigail. I'm so proud of you guys.
I do have to go for a minute.
Yes.
Oh,
For my dark.
alright.
Do what you do. Alright.
We promise we won't let you lose any of your fingers while you're gone.
I'm in half cover.
Yeah.
I might take your trunks in my fingers.
We got you. Yes. Look at fingers.
Oh my gosh, what are you guys?
But he
Mr.
has
Potato
fingers.
Head?
You're just gonna like be like Godric grafted.
Okay.
So, no,
They're elephant people.
So
I thought he'd be like,
now that Shamison sees, so Shamison sees.
Boy.
So Shamison, he sees as he dies, and he has his like daggers drawn. He's like, come on. All right, and now he's gonna make a perception check. Doesn't work. Actually, no, not
Jameson is?
What race
Yeah.
is Jameson?
He is a drow,
He's also,
What a
yeah.
shame.
Okay, I'm updating
Just
my notes.
Ben was a human.
and you
And
see
the
him,
deep gnome.
you see him just like immediately shoot off to the other direction, and just bolts.
Oh wow. He knows something. He sees something.
Yes, he does, and he's gonna go ahead and make a
Follow him.
strike.
Shark already.
That is gonna be a natural 20.
nice.
Level up.
Level up.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, got it. No,
Right now. Finally a feat.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have.
Oh, feet.
Yeah,
I thought you meant feet. Finally feet.
What if there was a foot feet?
That'd be,
New evolution.
that would be pretty funny.
It would just all the monks would take it.
Yes.
I want a foot feet.
Because they could get
Centaur monk.
Ooh, he takes
foot
17
feet or
points.
foot.
What?
Both. All of them.
The other ranger gets
I'm
hoping
17
that
points.
gets broken.
Yeah.
So he takes the other guy takes 17 points of piercing damage from Shamison.
Good
And
job,
he's gonna
Shamison.
use his offhand attack to strike again, and that will not hit. But that first strike did do a lot of damage.
Good job, Shamison.
And you do
Yeah.
hear somebody just go, "Ow!" So you know the general direction.
So he's attacking not the one that's on fire, right?
The one that's on fire died. You kill him.
Oh, I was clearly not paying attention.
Really?
That's new.
We have fun.
You shot him in the head.
I did shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
But no, someone hit him after that. I didn't realize he went down.
Yeah, he's gone.
What happened to your dark vision?
Yeah, she's on the shot.
Even I have dark vision.
No,
You want dark
You're
vision?
such a liar.
For eternity.
You're so far away from me.
As the flames are starting to die down because they were magical
Just
flames.
divinity.
Divine flames. All right. Kella is gonna make another roll. This time at disadvantage.
Yeah, because he's going insane.
A little bit better. Still out of it though.
Okay.
He's still at the campfire. Like, I'm closest to him,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Maybe he shouldn't be standing.
So who
next
knows
to him.
Dodge 1 red the best? Because now it's Dodge 1's turn.
Eli.
I'm sorry.
He, knowing him, he has his form of his
Yes.
symbiotic entity.
Yes.
So knowing him, I think he would just dash because he doesn't need to use his action.
This is true. Yeah.
So I think he would just dash to.
He wouldn't even need to dash. He would just run like this
Okay.
movement.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the other guy was within 20 feet.
Okay, so he would just move, and he lives using Shillelagh, so I'm guessing he would do that.
Okay. So con save
So it
first.
would be the spore damage.
Which is a
I'm
2d4.
looking for
if
the-
he fails.
Do I have to see if he hits?
The DC.
What's the DC for spores?
What's his wisdom modifier?
His wisdom modifier is a +4.
So it's 14.
14, 15 naturally.
Yeah.
So he succeeds. So he doesn't
So-
take the spores.
Yeah. Does he take half damage or no damage?
No
No
damage.
damage.
Oh, okay.
So Shillelagh gonna run forward. Okay. Roll for me for dodge 1. Eli.
You get it.
Natural 13. Plus
Plus is what?
his spellcasting, right? Isn't that what it is?
Skill allows +6.
plus 6.
Yeah.
So 19.
And it's
19.
a
That'll
D8
hit.
And that's a
plus
D8
4.
plus 4.
Yeah.
So D8 plus 4. You're
D8
just
plus
gonna roll the dice for your dad.
I don't use D8s.
Paul.
Well,
Where's
here,
D8?
I have it on my
Okay.
computer. Oh.
That is 1 plus 4, so 5.
5.
Nice.
Das ist gut.
Good job, da.
It's bludgeoning.
Don't blame me.
Okay, he does not have any resistances, so just hits perfectly fine.
Nice.
All right, Bella. That's right. You're
Yeah,
you're
I'm-
stabilized. You're good.
I'm sorry.
Lucky. Is that your roll? You just saw the guy in front of you die, and you saw Dajwan charge off to the left as well as Shamson.
Time to follow Dodgewoman and Jameson.
All right.
I pull out a dagger.
There we
And
go.
a second dagger.
Okay. Make a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Uh, 21.
Oh, dang.
Nice. You do see him. You do see the other adversary. He is like trying to like panically load in another bolt.
I need to be ready for this. I jump him.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
It's athletics or acrobatics, right? That's the DC.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can choose as acrobatics or athletics.
No.
Did you get an that one?
3.
Oh.
Natural 3. What's the because it's versus yours, right?
Yeah, versus my roll.
Yeah. What was your roll?
16.
Yeah, that's not a 16. That is a 8.
Real close.
Close.
Kind of half,
So you
actually.
grappled him.
Split the difference.
You do the spicy
Yeah.
crap.
So now you just tackled him and you're now holding on to him.
Give him a nice bear hug.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, in most polite voice like a monster, give up.
Okay. Make an intimidation check at advantage.
And he is glowing with bright light.
Yeah.
Not bright light,
Shield effect.
but it looks cool.
Shield effect,
It looks
yeah.
scary.
It's probably a
That's
bit
why you give it an
intimidating. Yeah.
For everything, really.
There's a lot going on now. Give him advantage.
This is very scary.
He's very
His
quiet
companions
right
are
now.
dead.
17.
17. I yield. I yield. I yield.
Oh, I like
I yield.
Now kill him.
Wait, we
Take
should
his
do
finger.
We should do besties with this guy.
As he drops, he was holding onto the crossbow and he just drops it. Like you're holding his arm to his side. It's, I yield. I yield. I yield. And he's like tapping your thigh, trying to like, I yield.
Tapping your thigh. Whoa, hey.
Well,
He's trying to tap
my bad.
Yeah.
After a second, I'll let him go.
Okay. And he gets up and like backs up. Doesn't have any weapons.
Hog time.
You see Jameson.
The lasso throwing.
Jameson stands up and is just like kind of like walking around him. The guy's like
Oh, James is gonna
looking
kill
at
him.
Oh,
everybody.
Jameson's done.
Jameson is gonna go ahead and attack.
Oh, shame, Jameson.
They have the right.
Ben's not going to be happy with him, but yeah.
That
No,
is
Ben
gonna
will be
hit.
fine. They killed Rue and the other guy.
Yeah, well, but Ben didn't want that to happen with the other guys. He's
Yeah.
like,
It's still the wrong thing.
But
This
they
guy,
killed their friends.
This guy didn't kill
Yes.
his friends.
Still.
Donovan did.
yes,
Donovan.
yes, the man
I
who
didn't
was
even
already
say that.
dead.
Guilty by association.
Did.
He's at the wrong place, the wrong time, buddy. Your
So
buddy.
were we.
I know. See? Yeah, and this is what happened to us.
Yeah, that's 25 points.
This is
Oh
what.
gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
God.
going to be dead.
Yeah, so you watch Jameson just walk behind him and just grab him like this, and you just see as he just
Oh,
full on.
he's
He did
angry.
the Skyrim kill.
He full on prison shakes
Yeah.
him
Nice.
Oh, prison shake.
and just grabs like the front of him and just starts shanking right
Oh my
here
God.
in his clavicle. And after about like 5 seconds of this, of just rapid fire stabbing, he just pushes them to the ground.
Could have asked how many
Check his
more
pockets.
people they had, but
And he's done.
Are we still doing
Yeah.
the initiative work?
Are you?
Are we?
I don't know. Well, after
Next.
Tanner ran away, I'd just be like, oh, he's got that handled. And I go pick up my great axe from the guy's corpse
Just-
and I kick it off. And I pick up his heavy crossbow. That might be useful. So
There you go.
nice.
Is he
With the
money on?
body,
Yeah,
yeah.
check his pockets.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
snacks.
Do you think he has goldfish on him?
21.
Ooh, goldfish and berries. Raisins.
You do find a coin purse on him, but you do also find a small pouch that looks like it has like some papers and other stuff within it.
Yes. Documents. Intelligence.
A lot of it is scorched though. Like the edges are like pretty scorched.
I could try to fix it. Mindy.
Mending would
You have
heal the
mending?
paper, not the words.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Something.
If it's
Something though, we could try to
Okay.
figure out what it's
And the other guy, anybody looting him?
Lucky one.
Okay. Go and make an investigation check, Lucky.
Nice.
I'm really good at those.
Coin purse would have 15 gold.
Nice.
I like that he gets brutally stabbed with Lucky. He's like, ooh, what's in his pockets?
It's like, dude, not cool.
Not cool. Ooh, money.
I like
15.
money.
You do find what's like a kind of like a wallet almost. It looks like it has like his documentation of who he is.
Oh, that's good.
And you, as you like open it up, you just see pictures pulled out of it.
Oh no. Wait. Of
It's
who?
got a fan's wife and kid. Yeah, there's
Oh, I thought it was like.
consequences.
Yeah. It was like
He
porn or something.
surrendered. Jameson.
What is naughty?
Hey, this isn't on us. This one is not on
This
us.
one's on Jameson.
It
That's
looks
true. Are the photos of his like wife and kids?
looks like.
Oh my god.
Ooh, man.
And as you're rummaging through, you find that, and it's a little bit bloodstained. You end up finding what looks like a small coin purse that has like 5 gold in it.
Just trying to keep his family alive.
Yeah,
We're all like that.
he doesn't have much on him.
We live.
No documentation really, other than the wallet.
So sad.
I pull out the photos
Okay.
and hand them to Jameson.
He takes them, rips them out of there, and folds them up and puts them in his pocket.
Ew, what a creep.
Yeah. What's he gonna do with
He
those?
looks at you and just
Whoa.
goes,
Ew.
"I never forget who I killed,"
Oh, okay. I hope not.
and walks away.
He shouldn't forget that kill. though.
I'm gonna loot Bella.
You what?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, I was literally like, alright.
You need to make me another.
No, I won't do
No,
that.
make me a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
I can be out for another D4
With
hours.
disadvantage.
It's only the second time this has happened.
First medicine. I never use it. So.
You don't use money.
That is true. 16.
16.
Remember the
Okay.
medicine check we made on Priya?
You reapply the bandages where they kind of soaked in, so you can make sure she's not gonna bleed out and die.
Okay. Yeah. That's my goal at this point.
The crossbow bolt's still in there.
Yeah, we gotta keep it in. We're gonna have to push it out the other way.
This is how you
and
do
it's
it.
barbed. Otherwise, you're just
Is
gonna
it
tear out your
barbed?
muscle.
You want
All
the
arrows
crossbow?
are.
You said it was a crossbow bolt. Crossbow
Yeah.
bolts are.
Yeah, they are.
Crossbow
Like,
boards are barbed as well.
What the heck is wrong with people?
Or
My practice.
if it's a hunting arrow, that's even worse too. Like
Yep.
you.
Yes. Well, I
It's-
mean, you gotta cut the back off, cut the fleshing off.
Yep. And then push it all the way through.
Maybe it's good I'm still unconscious.
What kind of armor did this guy have?
Really bad armor.
It looked like it's just leather.
We could sell it for some.
Looks like the one that had the documents was just leather, and the other guy was just like cloth padded.
Well, not carry it.
But these look like they're pretty good crossbows
Yeah.
that they have.
I will pick up the crossbow and then take a little bit of time to study the guy who stabbed him quite a few times.
Okay. Make me a investigation check, Lucky, with advantage.
I forgot.
15.
15.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you get a very good read on him and a very good study. Okay.
And we meet back at
Replace
the
him
camp,
and
I'm
become the
guessing?
family
Let's go.
man he wants
Yeah.
to be.
Want to look at
I
that guy
have his ID.
So there
Yeah.
seems
that we
to
killed
be
initially?
no further threat. Like we're out of initiative.
Seems
Yeah, I'll bring
Okay,
I'll bring
so
the seared
I
corpse.
would kind of seeing that everything stopped, I would give you one of the healing potions I have for Bella,
Oh,
and then it's just a regular healing potion.
Well, we could just heal her and save the potion.
Well, but they're all out there. Why not give her some health right now?
She's stabilized.
I'm vibing. You're good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
expensive,
right
you
now.
know. Gotta save our
We'll
stuff.
keep that for
Well,
later.
fine. You don't take it then, and I'm gonna go check on Kella because I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, I think we should check on Kella. I agree.
Not doing good.
So yeah, just kind of
Are-
slowly.
Are the bodies exposed?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab.
He's just
cloth
standing over them, just
And
links
No,
there.
you're still attending to Vela.
I'd already finished.
I brought the burning corpse back to the camp.
I'm gonna. Well, our healers need to give her some health, so I finished. And I'll help you with Kella. I don't think we should have those bodies exposed like that because it's gonna
No.
contribute to that person's crazy. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
So I think we should try to cover the bodies at least for now.
Yeah.
That'd be
No,
respectful.
definitely. Because like they had their own bedroll, so we can. Just
Yeah, it's probably horrific the way they
Yeah.
died. So
Yeah.
Yeah, their throats were
So
slit.
yeah, definitely just kind of close the eyes. Well, their eyes probably were closed. I think they were killed in their sleep.
But it-
So-
Their eyes definitely open.
Oh, their eyes. Okay.
That's
So
black.
close
Yeah.
the eyes.
As
We
you're
need to pay for
now,
acid.
you guys are now kind of like looking at this. It looks as though they were, for Rue, it was just a clean slit, and it looked like she just kind of bled out, and you do see what looks like a little bit more pressure kind of on the face. It looks as though she was gagged as well. That way, no sound, nothing would get through. With Lavelle, it's a little more brutal. Looks like he put up a fight, but he's also just completely let out.
So we would.
Are there any shovels? I don't think we want to bury it. Well, no, we don't want to bury them here.
Well,
We'll let them deal with that.
So you end up
Kella,
covering
whatever his thing is.
Kelly. He's just
And I would turn to him and I would kind of just like, I'm sorry,
doesn't respond.
but just the condolences.
Is he standing or is he sitting?
At this point, he's just on his knees and like on his hands and knees, just kind of looking out. And as they are covered, he just looks at the ground.
Okay, I won't sit next to him, but I will sit near him and kind of crisscross applesauce and mourn with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll just
In
both
silence.
be like in his vicinity. You know, like you're not alone right now.
Yeah.
Don't get too trapped in your head.
And I'm gonna study Jonathan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
slap
you just-
Lucky on the back and say, "Good fight." Wah!
You should slap Bella too.
Ah.
And
Uh,
he'll-
Stop
Lamb
fucking
hands.
you.
There you go.
So the face is crushed in pretty good on Donathan.
He was beat pretty bad.
He was beat real bad. So you don't really get a good read on his face.
That's fine. We have his IDs.
This is true. You get a good look at the body though. Roll me a d20, please.
Would be good if we were traveling with Jonathan for this trip.
16.
16. You get a pretty good read.
Ah, yes. Donathan can help us.
Jonathan should escort us.
Yes, Donathan's a friend.
Jonathan's our best.
I would say it would take you about like a day and a half to even to like get the body right as well as the face from the IDs.
I give Lucky the sealed documents.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if this will help. Here's this.
Give you some
I think we might be able to do something with this.
background.
I can't read, so
Wait, you can't?
He can't read. He can't swim.
You can't swim?
he can't swim.
I can't swim.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
All changelings.
I'll teach you how to swim. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
changelings can't swim. Did you not know
We
that?
I
can't
just
teach.
can't swim. It's just a thing.
It's a thing.
They're like witches. They just die.
They just sink.
No, we just float.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Like
we
they-
just
they
float.
can-
like a duck.
They can
They'll
be touched
like-
by water, but if they're completely underwater, they just die.
Bella can't go under.
Really?
Yeah.
She just physically can't.
Okay,
Really?
she's just-
So what happens
So
is
you
like...
just float, yeah, you float like a duck.
Yeah.
With the little feet
No,
always.
that sucks.
Yeah.
That's why when I swim, she's
You're like sitting crisscross applesauce in the water.
I wonder what fruit they ate.
What?
What?
What are you
One
talking
Piece.
about?
One Piece.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How did I get that before you?
Come on, man.
I don't know. I
Maybe
was
you're-
not paying attention.
Maybe your 3 hours
Just
exposure
shoot
of the
it.
entire series to me because I was able to figure
Most
it out.
likely, yeah.
It's easy to figure out.
Are you
You
caught
had
up?
that too?
No.
I
I haven't even had a chance to watch, bro.
I
I'm so busy.
was
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was
Anyway.
doing
you see is he sheathed his sword.
Yeah.
And you no longer see the footfalls rolling.
Is he gonna come approach Killa or?
He is.
Okay.
He kind of just like pushes past you, and he just sits down next to Kellen. You just see he just grabs his head and just puts his forehead against his. And he's just
Kind.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
It is just silent here. Vella's still unconscious.
I'm vibing.
I thought you laid on hands.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how much more?
5. I used 10 on her. So.
Sorry, I took more.
Sorry.
Wow, she's a favorite.
I was bleeding out profusely.
She was
Sorry,
dead.
not
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Wait, hang on. So am I at 5 hit points with this thing in me?
Yes. You have a bolt in your shoulder.
All right, we'll take it out later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, when you heal.
Just
when it heals over, I'll take it out then.
What?
Yeah.
and then,
No, that's
wait. How does that? How would that
It
work
needs-
with healing?
it needs
healing
to be
spells?
taken out now.
Yeah.
I think she's laying there and she wakes
Or
up.
when you heal somebody,
Like she
and
doesn't
they get
move.
shot with an arrow, like
You're on your side right now.
how would that work in D&D mechanics? Like you just magically could pop out.
The arrow just like rejects itself.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
Push itself out while it's healing the wound.
yeah.
Interesting. So you now have an arrow.
I'm not moving.
Dodge Runners goes, whoa, palms it, as it pops out the other side, and it hurts. But you see the wound just close out.
Oh, nice. Cool.
It is gonna leave a fun scar though.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, aesthetic.
Aesthetic. And it's on my
You
back.
should get a tattoo around it. Just like
It looks like
First-
a crescent moon.
I got
First
shot.
life-threatening injury check.
All right.
All right. I got this. Oh.
It's a nice scar.
It's gnarly.
It's just a flash wound.
Yeah, it's a pretty. Yeah. It is a flesh wound.
Just a flash.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
it's Kelly and Ben. They're just silent right now. And you do see Lavelle, or not Lavelle.
No, yeah.
Jameson.
Yes, Jameson, just sitting down with them too. You see Jameson is just, he's stoic, but you just see streams just going down his face. It looks like Hella is just broken. Ben also looks like he has a bit of tears rolling down, but seems like he's staying the most strong. You see he gets up and walks to the rest of you guys, just kind of wait on the outline. Well, I don't know how long it'll be like this, but we're still gonna head to the Grove. If you guys still want to travel with us, we would really appreciate the numbers. I understand if you don't want to.
Is there anyone in the grove that might be able to help them?
Maybe. Powers like that are rare. Especially down underneath. There are ways, but I'm not too sure.
In my vast journeys prior to this event, would I know of any places, possibly where I'm from, that would practice magic?
Make
like this?
a history check.
Like vast travels.
He's had fast travels.
Yeah, travel a lot. 16.
16. You know that there are that the Underdark has weird magic, weird energies that lie underneath. Something possibly that is not seen in the overworld is possible underneath.
I wouldn't know of any places like up here though,
Up there
like where I'm from essentially, so like Windera. for
in
instance.
Windera.
Like
Windera,
any like monasteries or
you
churches.
know that Windera does have a bit of monasteries and a bit of like conservatories, but it's not a very religious So there aren't a lot of divine.
They don't really practice
casters.
divinity. And
Not really. It's a lot of arcane and learning of the body and the mind.
of the countries, which area would be
Make
more?
another history check.
Yeah, I guess I should have clarified that first. Oh, that's not good. 8.
Not too sure. You know that a lot of different nations have shamans,
Yeah.
and you know that they're usually assigned with tribal people. You would guess Abyssia might be the best bet for that.
Abyssia. Okay.
It's the furthest northern country.
Interesting. Okay.
You see, Ben just. Quite honestly, I know we don't know each other well, and apologies for whatever has happened to you. I'm asking a favor at this point. And I know you have some interest in seeing our life down there, and if you help us out, I will vouch for you. I will put my name on the line, and I know that's not much in this situation.
I'm done.
Lucky.
Okay.
What about Lucky?
I'll say Lucky would put a hand on his shoulder. And we've come this far anyways. Why would we leave now?
The grove is about 3 to 4 days away still.
We need to stay vigilant.
It's the only place with answers right now.
Looks like we got a long ways to go.
I think we're the ones that brought this attack on.
Yeah, this was our fault.
Well, we've taken out the biggest threat so far, and I kind of glance at the Donovan's body.
We probably should have killed him to begin with. And I don't say this out loud, but just we probably should have killed him when we had done the deed. No loose ends. You can't have loose ends.
Kind of wanted it for information.
I really appreciate it. I am going to send to Kella. These were like his siblings. I ask that you please help me wrap their bodies. It's ultimately up to their families what happens, but we must bring their bodies. I'm sorry this all became a part of this. We must move forward. Thank you. And he just turns back to Kellen and he just embraces him. You see this time
Yeah.
Kellen is like a little more aware and just more tears.
Yeah, so the bodies are covered currently. I think I would wait to wrap them until Ben or Shamison starts to move to do it. Kind of give them their time.
With your expertise, with your background, you would know how to ceremonially wrap a body.
Yeah. Guys, that was a fun backstory. Yeah.
I'll assist, but you'll have to tell me what to do.
So I'm just kind of like,
Not do like
and I'm
people
like,
die at the circus. We just don't.
we feed them to the lions.
Because we're going to be traveling 4 days, would I know of any herbal remedies to assist with the potential stench that these bodies might?
Realism.
Go ahead and make a.
The wrapping will help already.
It'll help a little bit, but still.
Make a medicine check.
Yeah.
Make a medicine check for me. I want some of those non-breaded cookies as well.
You should have put some of the non-breaded cakes
7
on your plate.
is my roll.
Oops, some non-breaded. This is his plate.
That's your plate.
Wisdom? Oh, I'm not very wise. 7.
7. I mean, you know that there are some plants like mint and like sage that will smells, but not too certain on burial practices. On what is going to make
Wouldn't sage normally be used for burial practices?
Seems like.
Yeah.
You would assume.
Prestidigitation takes away smell, right?
No.
No?
It does not.
It just takes away like liquid.
Like grab. Well, yeah, it just takes away liquids, right? Liquids are something that's
Like dirt.
Oh,
dirt.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought it worked on
Dirt,
that's not bad.
tarnishes, things like that.
Yeah.
If it was like something that was making that thing smell, it would remove that something so that it wouldn't smell.
What is thaumaturgy during that though?
I have thaumaturgy too.
Not thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Let me see.
Thaumaturgy creates a small effect.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
No. I think he created a smell.
Thaumaturgy does a lot,
Yeah.
but not that.
Is there? I know personally, Susie unfortunately doesn't have any on her, but in like the stuff that we have, did we bring any alcohol?
Yeah, there's definitely alcohol in the cart. Not rubbing alcohol, but
No, but yeah, the
Yeah.
one that kills helps inside boo-boos.
yes.
Yeah, so I would like pour some. We assume we have cups as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would pour some. I would just give one to Kella first. If he takes it, if not, I'm sure Ben would take it because he's right there next to him.
Ben takes it and just kind of puts it next to him.
Yeah, and just give it all three of them.
Yeah.
And then one for me. Ha ha ha.
You gotta pour a little.
Yeah.
You gotta pour a little bit in the soil
Yeah,
and then drink for them,
Yeah, yeah. Pour one out.
for the dead homies.
Like I do kind of like before I eat, kind of like salute the whole.
Yeah, I'll drip a little bit and then.
Okay.
Got to.
There we go.
All right, let's get moving.
Eventually, Kella just kind of gets into the cart, and Ben does kind of help facilitate the wrapping and transportation of the bodies.
So we load all of them in the cart.
The bodies that we killed, should we burn them?
One of them already is turned.
Yeah. Should we burn the other two? Because if people find these bodies, the Hot Federation.
Well, I'll ask Ben. Yeah. We're good.
Can I disintegrate them?
What do we do with the bodies?
Destroy them.
At six level
Destroy
spots.
Yeah.
Destroy
Is
them.
the campfire still running?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is the campfire still running?
It's died down a little bit, but you can start up again.
Yeah.
He says destroy them.
start it up.
Yeah, I go happily, and I grab the dude that tried to kill me. I
Just
just drag him over
Oh.
the fire.
Oh, you eat them?
Huh?
Your echo's just like.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The echo's like. I think the echo isn't active anymore. That'd be kind of weird to just stand there. The echo's just venom.
Hi.
Yeah. Susie.
Papa.
Susie. A big
I know.
Sunessa.
No.
Sunessa.
How you doing?
No, but I happily throw him on the fire.
Lucky was apart from kind of everyone else after our conversation with Ben.
Okay. What you gonna do, Lucky?
How's the pig?
Wander off and
Big
sit
balls,
down
huh?
and wait.
Some pretty big
Okay.
balls right there.
Think about things. Think about hash.
Fair.
Fun stuff.
Fun.
Okay. I would say the rest of this.
Ooh, I have a question.
Yes.
'Cause part of the I know and Susie doesn't know is that I have some fire. Can I try to for the aether? Can I try to make the fire bigger too? Because I'm just like mad, dude.
Do you know that?
I do actually kind of know that I have some like
Oh, yeah,
assimilation to fire because of cinder.
Yeah.
But like for flavor, can like the flames get a little bigger? Because I'm mad throwing this body on fire.
Make a d20. Roll a d20 for me. And
Make a d20. All right, give me some resin.
roll a d20, add 1.
Nat 20.
Hey.
As you're throwing this body passively into the fire, you just watch the flames as you just stop. You just see them just and just die down real quick.
Weird.
It was like as you threw the body in, the flames just.
Yeah.
Susie, are you okay?
I have magic.
I am now.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
No!
I'm like, oh, did you
Arcane.
do something? Did you?
As that flame ignited around there, you just see Ben just.
And I'm just watching the body burn.
Yeah, Ben kind of looked over in Susie's direction and just.
Does anybody with a fire attribute feel anything?
The only other person would be Lucky, and Lucky walked away.
I don't have fire attribute.
You don't?
What is the
No.
title?
Wait, who does this? Someone else does.
Cowl.
I don't have.
Oh.
I don't have a fire attribute.
I don't have fire. I have
So I guess
earth and dark. Is me.
I'm just
None of us
fire.
apparently.
No.
I'm the opposite.
No, there was
Calvin,
You have
I know
fire?
he does, but he
My water.
water.
does
And light.
dog?
The.
I could have
Wait.
sworn someone else had someone else.
Lucky,
had
you
fire.
don't have fire?
Yeah, I thought you were fire spirit.
Nope.
No?
What's the time of day?
No, he's light spirit.
It's like
Water and light spirit.
Yeah, what?
very early morning.
Spirits that
The
come
sun's
very
barely coming up. You're starting. You see
Yeah.
just like everything's kind of bluish. That blue tinge in there this morning.
Yeah.
So none of us really took a long rest then.
Nope.
We all just had like a short rest.
Yep.
Creates
So
I didn't even get a short
you
rest.
guys
This
would
happened.
technically
So
get
then
a short rest. You would not get a long rest this time. So if you want to use hit dice to heal up right now, because being on the, because you guys, not everybody's able to fit in the cart.
Oh, are we able to take
Well,
a short
actually, now
rest
you guys
after this
are able to
event?
fit in the cart, but
Yeah, we are able to take a short rest
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Oh, so we are gonna use the carts now.
what do you mean?
Well, before it was just me and Dog, because we can't fit on a horse.
That's right. Everybody else was on horseback. Yeah.
Which now we have extra horses.
So, if we're on a horse, can we not take a short rest because we have to focus on that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So you would take a short rest beforehand.
Are we doing that or?
We're able to? We have enough time. Okay.
I would say you'd be able to.
The short rest is only like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you die?
Yeah, before you leave in the morning.
Okay.
I would like to use all three of my hit dice.
Will we get any points of exhaustion?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not full.
Nice.
Are there any like bodies of water nearby?
Did you
That
not
you
roll
also
that when
don't
you
know.
were rolling for health?
You're not familiar with this area.
What?
No.
I rolled bad for nothing.
Right now it's just we're on a
About it.
road that has some trees out in it.
You pulled off the road a little bit.
Yeah, we pull off the road.
So we travel all day.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll travel all day.
Very quiet day today.
Yes.
The bodies are in the cart with you and Dom.
He would probably say something. He'd be like, "This is my impression of Cal." Be like, "It's the circle of life. You know, we all start from nothing, and
Yeah.
eventually we are consumed by
What
the
if shrooms start
fungus."
popping out of it by accident?
Oh,
Yeah.
Now that Ben's not
Yeah.
looking, he activates
He
his
goes-
symbiotic entity.
He's like, "Cal, see everything that the light touches."
That will be yours one day. What about that one big continent? No.
No,
Not
we don't
that.
talk about that.
We don't
place.
talk about cocoons.
That one is not good.
especially the ruling class there currently is terrible.
They're crazy.
What?
Anyway,
They
There's
elected
no way.
some crazy.
Nah, because I don't even Zeke hired them themselves.
exactly. So Zeke is crazy.
Exactly.
Zeke is crazy. Adelaide is
Zeke
pretty
is
cool,
limited.
but she also is, but the main thing was like, as long as you guys don't vote me in,
Okay,
we're
so-
good.
They have made many attempts.
Katana's in charge.
They're like, "Guys, take a position of power," and she's like,
Stop.
"No."
Literally. I just want to run into the sunset.
So,
You'd be running forever.
yeah, you
The last character running into
quite
first.
literally would always be running to the sunset.
That's what I don't understand. Run into the sunset. Why? It seems boring.
You're running finally.
Tell that to an elder
It's only 10 miles away.
We're not going back to this conversation.
So,
Oh my!
Anyway.
Oh, my
Anyway.
brain. Okay.
you guys continue on the road for a bit further. You do pass by a lot of merchant carts. It seems as though a lot of them are heading to Twyla. So if you guys want to stop for any, like,
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
think
want
that
Any-
sounds
Has he
interesting.
taken on the shape of that yet?
no, it would not be enough time.
Oh,
Is there a shoe card?
more practice.
I've been barefoot this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
You have
I thought we
boots.
bought you shoes.
You bought boots.
You guys did not buy me boots. You
I
bought
bought
me
you
clothes.
boots.
You bought yourself boots.
No, I didn't have any money, remember?
Yes.
I bought.
No, you have the boots.
I bought them for you.
I
You
know
bought
you have
clothes.
these boots.
I
You
bought
didn't buy me
clothes.
boots.
No.
No,
I
it's
know
when,
and
it was
I
when
know
you
that
weren't
have
playing.
boots.
Hang on now. Let me explain. We went to the place to get shoes and clothes, and I went to go talk to her alone
Mhm.
about ballet shoes.
I
So
remember
I was
that.
like, you don't need to buy me shoes.
This didn't happen during that session. It was a session you were gone when we picked up your clothes. I was like, I'll take some shoes because I know you needed some last time.
Stuff. And I look for a shoe cart.
Yes.
So you get more ballet shoes. You
Yeah.
have boots.
I'll say end up stopping.
Ballet shoes. They're
We
just
have a lot of money now.
These
Yeah,
are
he's
too
like-
heavy.
Oh, well, what can I do for you, Missy?
Hi, do you have some, I don't know, like flats or something that can handle adventuring?
I got sandals.
You
What
can.
about, like,
Sounds
like
Very
advanced
difficult to do
shoes?
points in sandals.
Don't do points in sandals. Don't do it.
PSA.
No way.
PSA.
Yeah.
Get some Jesus sandals.
Just killing your toes.
As it's just. I think I got something for you.
Oh god.
That can handle adventuring?
That don't got.
Okay.
I got boots.
Boots.
A lot of boots.
That's okay.
Boots, yes.
I'm good.
I mean, I could get you the ones that you'd like, but
Yeah,
they're not
and then
gonna
you
be
could-
You
great
should get
for
a new
adventure.
pair of shoes though for like
Yeah.
performances.
Yeah, so like,
For all my performancing that I do.
yeah, I think you should just have an extra
I'll
pair.
look at them.
Okay. These are black jazz shoes.
Yeah, let's
He's a
go.
Payless.
We started a jazz band,
he is a
baby.
Payless.
When you go to
They're
Payless,
not
do you have
even-
any dance shoes? And they're like, we do in that corner.
We need to find
Yeah.
some.
They're not even Capizio or anything.
No.
They are like brandless
They
jazz
have that
shoes.
weird, like, little elastic, like, for
Yes,
the tongue.
It's those jazz shoes at Payless
We
that
should
are
start
never
our
in
own-
your
There's
size.
slip-on ones, too.
Yeah.
A circus act. That'd be awesome. We're our own circus. I think it'd be awesome.
Oh,
But I thought the circus was a scam.
We have an
the
elephant.
circus is a
We
scam.
have a
We can
cow.
run a scam.
We're a scam.
I was
It's okay.
Oh.
I think we already run a scam.
Yeah, that's
Tanner's
who we are.
frozen.
We're the circus.
I think I'm okay. What's the coolest thing you have? Oh,
How do
Oh,
we,
no,
how do we
Tanner's
fix the
frozen.
frozen Tanner?
Oh, no.
Tanner's frozen.
Tana, you've been
Tanner,
frozen.
come back.
Oh no.
Tanner, come
Arnar.
back.
Arnar.
Oh no.
Arnar, clean.
No, why does this happen to happen now?
Oh, because it has
That's a
to.
good question. I don't know.
Oh.
We should
I
see.
think
It
it's on,
might. I think it might be on his
on
end.
Discord, yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
It is
I mean, on the
100% on
unnamed
my end.
app.
I see it frozen on my end.
We're gonna go ahead and take a little technical difficulties
Well,
break while we figure this out.
We will end this session.
And break.
Completely planned.
Yeah.
Completely planned.
Lee play.
Completely
It's not like
planned.
I haven't been able to watch you guys outside of stop motion this whole episode
This
anyways.
whole
you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Aw.
not great. So tonight's gonna be just a little quicker of a session than it seems. We'll go ahead and see you guys next week.
Oh,
Or
Magic.
let's keep it going just for a little bit.
Cut that all out.
Yeah, you're not.
My
You're not
we'll
going
fix it.
anywhere.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll cut that all out. No,
yeah,
Yeah,
This
Barry, cut that out.
Yeah.
Very.
Mary, leave the drinking.
this is Patreon stuff.
Yeah.
Sign up for the Patreon.
If you pay for the Patreon that we don't have,
No, that we
Yes.
totally have.
that we
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
have.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you totally have a
Sign up
Patreon.
for
Why would
Write
you-
this down. Write this down.
We do
Write
have
that
a
down.
Patreon. We just don't have tiers set up
For
yet,
the money.
so that we can't take money.
We should find a.
Did you
hot
happen
dog
to?
stand.
I was like, why are you asking me something? I should have.
Why are you talking to me?
Yeah. Why are you trying to talk to me right now?
Make a constitution.
Oh, I do that again.
So, what was that?
Jameson's coming to get you again.
What in the white crusty dog was that?
White crusty hog.
We need to either end or keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's
So-
shop. I want to
so-
shop.
So I won't buy shoes.
Yeah, you.
What about the marketing guy?
Barefoot.
What about her?
She's
I
not barefoot, she's
boots.
wearing
You established it.
Okay.
They're just heavy.
I don't want the black cashews.
Yeah.
What the blackjack?
No,
Oh
don't
my.
want the black
Okay.
So picky.
They are not even Capizio.